All right, today I am taking a look at Act 10, Scene 3 of the Midwinter Night's Dram from High West. This is a seasonal release for them. This always comes out in the fall, ready for winter, ready for a fire, and always enjoy this whiskey. And it's, you know, because it's a finished whiskey and it's been finished in several different things over the years, a lot of portwood influence. This year it says mainly port or 100% portwood finished. So it's rye whiskey finished in port, but it's always interesting to approach these whiskeys because finishing is tricky, and a lot of times product can be over finished, and by that I mean it's going to have too much fruit influence, so much so that really the base spirit just gets blasted out. And so I'm always curious when a whiskey sort of famous for its finishing gets released. So let's dig right into it. So this year, wow. So lots of concentrated red fruit and a very particular like lingonberry pancake syrup note on the nose. There's a blueberry port kind of aroma, plums, more red fruit, more of that berry pancake syrup, some sweet vanilla notes in here, and definitely like some richer like maple syrup notes in here. There's vanilla extract. There's a very subtle, like, I don't know, it's like an Italian shoe leather note here. There's a very like subtle leather note as well. Very elegant, nothing forced. I'm going to show you the color here. This is a sort of a dark mahogany color. It's not overly red, which is good in my opinion. It's not been over soaked or over finished. And we'll see how it tastes. All right, here we go. Mm. 98.6 proof. Okay. Best description. If you had a Macallan 12-year sherry oak made with rye instead of barley, this is what it would taste like. Massive amounts of really juicy red fruit that kind of start out real juicy, but then kind of have this pucker at the end that has this sort of a kind of a tannin quality that juicy and then dry and then spicy finish. That's what this tastes like. It's fantastic. It's so good. 98.6 proof. It's so good neat. There's a shortbread here. There's a cinnamon flavor. That's just nectar. I hate to call it bourbon or rye crushable, but this is a crushable rye. A couple buddies around a fireplace, and this bottle is gone. Yeah, the drinkability on this is incredible. I think that's saying a lot for the blend and the blending capabilities, and the fact that they put just enough fruit in this to kind of salt it, and I would say this is true of like sherried scotches. There's some that literally just taste like high proof sherry. That's not what you want. You want that biscuit. You want some of that. You want that underlying grain and what it does to shine through. And you get the cinnamon and you get the leather. You get a touch of the pininess here, but it's really well integrated into that fruit. And that fruit carries this whiskey, carries it along, but it carries it with all those other complex flavors. So it's a complete whiskey. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It is a full story in and of itself, and it's absolutely delicious. And I'm so glad we just put up 12 bottles on the Bourbon World site, and excited to have this in-house and I think the 2022 really delivers. Took a price increase. It is more expensive this year, certainly, but you got to judge that against all the other expensive things and the more expensive things this year for the quality they deliver. And if you just want a stone cold killer sipping whiskey for Christmas, this is it. There you go. High West Midwinter Nights Dram 2022. Cheers.